Being human is fucking stressful. Some days literally just brushing my teeth takes all of the energy I have, or just showing up for a client, it seems to take all of the energy I possess, or answering the phone. It's some days where I'm just like, fuck, looking at my email stresses me out. So, I was just sitting here crying. And I'm probably gonna cry throughout the duration of this video, so just bear with me. But sometimes I don't know why I'm here. Like, I don't know why I'm in this world, and I'm not really sure what I'm meant to give to the world. Like, who am I? What do I have to offer? And is it enough? And I know we all ask ourselves those questions, but like, I think sometimes throughout the process of life and ascension or evolution, healing, whatever you want to call it, we really get caught up in the act of being a person. Some people would refer to that as a personhood, or the persona, the ego, whatever you want to say. I think the personality and the ego are two different things, but we'll get into that later. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to feel through my heart right now, and I'm trying to like sink into my soul so I can really speak truth and speak authentically and say what I'm feeling, because there's so much that I'm feeling right now. There's a lot of overwhelm and exhaustion that I feel on a regular basis. Sometimes I feel like I ask God, I'm like, okay, am I here for a higher purpose, or am I here for punishment? Like, did I do something wrong in a previous life? Did I miss the memo? Am I wrong in my portrayal or my understanding of this life that I'm living currently? Am I wrong? Am I getting it wrong? Am I doing things incorrectly? Am I misunderstanding my intuition? Am I misunderstanding spirit? Am I not getting the messages correct? Am I misinterpreting? And all of it can just feel so overwhelming. And it feels like sometimes nothing that I do is enough, even though I'm giving my all. Like, I feel like every day I give my all and I do my best, and it still doesn't feel like enough. It feels like I can't get through an edit. I can't finish a video. I can't make people happy. I can't be there enough for them. I can't show up for them. Even when I dismiss what I'm feeling and I show up, even when I don't want to, it's not enough. And then when I do listen to my feelings and it's like I can't show up, and I tell people I apologize, I can't show up, I apologize, I had to change plans, I'll pay for whatever, I'll do whatever you need, I'll be there when I can, I apologize, please bear with me, understand me. Literally, like, my mom had surgery a couple months ago, and she hasn't been able to walk for weeks, and I've been trying to assist her through this, but also like be there for people that I love and care for, and show up for my clients. And it's just some days where it's like literally just brushing my teeth takes all of the energy I have, or just showing up for a client, it seems to take all of the energy I possess, or answering the phone. It's some days where I'm just like, fuck, looking at my email stresses me out. Being human is fucking stressful, and I look and I see these people that are just like, okay, you gotta show up, just press record, don't overdo it, or you gotta do the hard things, you gotta do the difficult things. Everything feels difficult. The only solace I feel like I have is going and watching the trees, and just literally watching the wind pass through the trees, or like feeling the sunlight on my fucking face. Sometimes it's like, that's the only peace or release or safety I feel. And I feel like I'm constantly surrounded by egos, and I try to be as compassionate with people as I can, but it's like I don't feel like it's reciprocated. I feel like I'm constantly surrounded by people who are never pleased, who are never content, who always have a problem that needs to be solved or needs to be fixed. And they don't trust you because they don't trust themselves, and they ultimately don't trust God. So if you say you're going to show up, they don't trust you. So they call a bazillion times in a row. It gets to the point where they exhaust you so much that you don't even feel like showing up anymore. But it's like they're not aware of that. And then the friends that are the safest, that do care for you and do show compassion for you and do show actual consideration and generosity and understanding for you and don't attempt to shit on you or blame you or force motivation onto you or discipline onto you, they're so weighed down by the world that it's like you don't want to overdo them and you don't want to project onto them. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna call you just once every 2 weeks, or I'm gonna check in and see how you're doing before I even try to vent to you. Sometimes even the people you want to vent to, they don't feel safe. Like, I'm a content creator, and I tell my clients all the time, it's like, don't worry about what they have to say about you. It's okay to have the worries, but like, don't let it stop you from showing up. And then I, within myself, feel this pressure of needing to show up perfectly, of needing to have my hair cut, my hair done, my body looking perfect at all times, not wearing glasses or having some kind of fashionable outfit on, skin looking amazing and gua sha'd and all that shit. And it's just like, I can't uphold the standard of being human. I can't do it. It's too much. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people do it. I don't even feel like I'm a human being. I don't even feel like I'm supposed to be human. I don't even know why the fuck I'm here. Like, I really be like, God, why am I here? I feel like I should be a mermaid princess or some shit. I feel like I should be, I don't know, living in space or some shit. Don't even have a body, because I feel like when you don't have a body, you don't even have a job. Like, you don't need to make money. You don't need to pay taxes. You don't need to file forms. You don't need to make sure that you're showing up for people. Like, I feel like this human experience is sometimes just wasted on me because I don't feel like I make a good human. I don't even feel like I want to be human. And honestly, I feel like humans are fucking ridiculous. I feel like being a human is ridiculous. And I don't know why we're here. I don't know why we go through what we go through. And I'm realizing now that for some people, your all will never be enough. Giving it your all will never be enough. For some people, they're so traumatized, they won't be able to show up for you no matter how clearly you articulate yourself, no matter how calmly and compassionately you communicate your needs, wants, or desires, no matter how much you overlook how dishonorably they treat you, no matter how polished, how sexy, how beautiful, how kind-hearted, how good of spirit, how amazing your aura is. For some people, it will never be enough. For some people, they will always have a problem they need solved. For some people, they will always need to voice a complaint. For some people, they will always need to gossip. For some people, they will always need to project. For some people, they will always be looking for the bad in you, for the evil in you. And it's not even by a fault of their own. It's just by the coding and the programming of this world. And they're stuck in the programming. And honestly, as painful as it's been, I do feel like I have transcended a lot of the human consciousness, but that doesn't mean it doesn't feel difficult to be in this world. It feels more difficult. I feel like I'm hypersensitive now and I'm hyper aware of everything, and I'm questioning myself sometimes because I'm just like, okay, was that me? Did I do that? Is that my problem? Is that something I need to solve or heal or whatever? Girl, sometimes you just gotta let it go. Let it just be what it be. Fuck it. Like, if it's your fault, okay, take accountability. But like, if they hate you, let them hate you. If they hate you, let them hate you. If they feel hurt because you can't show up and you're doing your best, let them be hurt. Even though you've done your best to be a great friend to them, if it's not enough, it'll never be enough, low key. Sometimes it'll never be enough.